Okay, you're all welcome. All right. First and foremost, how is trading? Our sports and futures trading. How is it going? Is it robots that you are using from those exchanges? How is it? So, when we're talking about Bybit Exchange, it's a kind of exchange that has everything that you might need in your trading. So when it comes to using of robots, there's a DCA robots on the exchange, dollar cost average robots. Grid bots is available on the exchange. Even futures robots is available on the Bybit exchange. Then if you want to copy trading is available on the platform on the exchange. Then spot trading is there, while futures trading is also there. So whichever one you lay your hands doing on the exchange, how is it going? Hope everything's going smoothly. But specifically, your futures trading. Hope you are getting it right. Hope you are taking it like a business. Hope you are taking your futures trading like a business. Hope you are not taking it like gambling. Hope you are not taking it like a gambling. So hope you are how you can take your futures business like a gambling is when you are expecting big profits than expected. When you are expecting a kind of profits more than what you're supposed to be expecting. So when you are not being realistic about the profits, so that is when you are taking futures trading or anything trading as a gambling. In any business, at least if you are trading, so you know that it's a gradual process and you treat it like one. So you treat futures trading also like a gradual business that, okay, assuming I have my $100 capital. So if I can be using like 2%, 1%, or highest 5% of my capital to pick a trade, even if it is $1, I realize in a day is okay by me. In a couple of days, come after the end of the month, I'm going to realize 30%, and that is fantastic. You now remember that if you have like $1,000, that 30% is going to be $300. And if you are operating with $10,000, 30% of $10,000 will be $3,000. Assuming you are using $100,000, if you are taking that 1% in a day, 30% of $100,000 is $30,000. I hope you can see that it's because you are using that small money. That's why you don't know the value of making little at the end of the month, and you later make 30% of your capital. So, but with the strategy I taught you people in our class before last class, so with that strategy, I think even at the end of the month, you should come out with at least 50%, because we were able to calculate like 60 something percent that day. And it's not the kind of strategy that we have not been using. So it's a strategy that many have been using, and it's really working for them. All right. So apart from people that came from my special signal class, how many of us have been using that strategy or remember the strategy that I taught you people last time? I don't want answer from Mr. Encourager. I don't want answer from Mr. Amzat. Likewise, I don't want answer from Madam Tumi. Any other person can answer. Any other person apart from those 3 people I made mention can remind us the last strategy I taught you people in this class. I think the class before last class, or was it last class? So can anybody remind us that strategy, please? That strategy that I taught you people here. Apart from, I don't want answer from Mr. Amzat. I don't want answer from Madam Tumi. I don't want answer from Mr. Encouragers. So do we still have any other person that was in class that day that could remind us of that strategy? we have anybody that was in class that day? Hello, can you people hear me, please? Hope you can hear me. Can you hear me? Am I audible, please?
Yes, sir, we can hear you clear, sir.
Okay, Mr. Frank, were you in the last class where I explained some strategy? Let me give you some hints about 12%, 10%, something amount
No,
of
sir.
capital. Were you in class that day?
No, sir. No, sir. I did not attend the class, sir. I don't know if you
Uh,
can recap on that, sir, so we can
well,
get it prepared.
I may not talk too much about that today because of our time. But let me quickly remind you people. In that last class, we talked about 5 signals per day strategy, 5 signal per day strategy, and in that 5 signals, you'll be taking you decide and discipline yourself that I want to take just 10% out of this each signal of these 5 signals, 10%. And I said what can make that strategy to work is accuracy of the signal. So once we have very highly accurate signal, then you know that any accurate signal before it goes against you, it will go up to like 25 to 30% first. So, but you are not going for 20-25%. All you are going for is 10%. But because of charges, you can put 12% TP. I'm talking of TP this time around. So, meaning that you are going for 12%, you know that after charges, you'll be left with 10%. Then, how much are you now going to involve in these each signals? You're going to involve 5% of your capital. Assuming you have $100, $5 in one signal, $5 in another signal, $5 in another signal, in 5 places, $5 in 5 places. That gives you 25% of your total capital in 5 signals. Then you are going for just 12%. After the charges might have been deducted, you end up earning 10% of that $5. Then meaning that in total for that day, and you are not trading more than once. If you see the 5 signal once, then you grab it once and you get out of your trade once you have that 10% of it. So if you gather all the $5 each that you use in each signal together, it's $25, right? And you take out 10% of each $5. So that is 10% of total of $25. And when we did the calculation that day, 10% of $25 was $2.5. $2.5. So $2.5 we multiply the daily profits by 25 days. We even said, let's say 20 days. Let's say 20 days. And there are some days that your trade might take 2 days before it closes, even though you are looking for 10%. But in most cases, if you are looking for little percentage like that, in most cases, even within 5 minutes, 10 minutes, there's probability of your trade to close, especially if you are trading accurate signal. I get it now. So 50%. Now, if you now multiply $2.5 per day times 20 days of the month, that is $50. How many percent of your $100 you have making like that? How many percent is that? How many percent is that? For you to know that you are following. How many percent, please? Hello? Are you people following? Yeah, how many percent is that? When you make $2.5 every day, multiply by 30 days. Okay, this is what I'm going to do for you.
Our
Let
capital,
me
sir.
uh,
That is 50% of our capital, sir.
thank you. That is 50% of the capital. So That is what we are talking about. That is 50% of your capital. Okay. So, I first of all talked about 30% at the end of the month, right? That you should see 30% as something, okay at the end of the month. But with this kind of strategy, you are not staying too long in market. You are not looking for big percentage in market. You are just looking for 10%, and at the end of the month, you realize 50% of your capital. Is that not enough for you? I think it's okay, something reasonable. So on that day, I said, assuming you are the type that you think you want to engage more than 5% of your capital, then you reduce the percentage to like 7%, so that by the time your trade close, it's going to close at 5%. So if you do the calculation, it's going to be the same percentage you're going to get at the end of the month with somebody that use 5%. But the only difference is that the time in which you're going to get out of the trade will be more faster than somebody trading with 5% and setting 12% take profits. Compared to you that involve 10% capital and you set 7% take profits. Are you getting now? Then don't forget to set your stop loss. Then you use 20x leverage so that you can quickly get out of the trade and everything will be out. But mind you, don't forget all our precautions. Once you discover that signal TP2 has been announced, then you don't go for that signal again. Even if TP1 is announced in this group, but in our special group, until when you see TP2 announced, that's when you forget about that trade. But in this Plan B Future Signal group, once you see TP1 announced, then forget about that trade. So I'm recording this class. I'm going to drop it in this section so that you can go through it over and over again for better understanding. Also, hope that is clear. Hope that is clear, everybody, please, so that we can move to the next agenda. Is that clear, please? Is it only Mr. Frank that understand what I just explained?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. Mr. Olubravo just spoke now. Okay, all right. So if you just join us, you can later go back to the recorded and check. Okay. Now, in our last class, I believe everybody here have watched the recording of last class when we expose you people to another area of making how you can make money in cryptocurrency. Crypto is wide, so we listed different types of crypto or different ways one can make money in crypto that day. If you could remember, I talked about we listed many types of crypto trading, and we talked about lending and borrowing. But so far, it used to be centralized exchange or even decentralized platform that will be taking advantage of people's money, especially centralized platform like Binance, Bybit, Huobi, and all that. They will be making use of your money like bank used to do. They will be lending it out to traders and all other people like that. So when they lend it out to traders, the trader will trade on their platform. They will pay them interest on that money. They will first of all give collateral, then they will pay interest on that loan, and they will turn the money back. So, but another new platform just came on board with new innovation called FinTouch. Why we trust that platform is no other reasons because it has element of decentralization. One of the elements of decentralization that we could see in it is a 12 phrase words that we used to generate when we are creating decentralized platforms like Trust Wallet, MetaMask, and all that. So the fact that we are able to generate these 12 phrase is one of the evidence that, okay, because any platform like that will generate 12 phrase, we don't need KYC, we don't need anything at all, we don't need our BVN, we don't need any ID card. It shows that we have been verified directly we are dealing with blockchain directly, because that 12 phrase is being given to us by blockchain, and we are totally in charge of anything we have in that account. Anybody that has no access to that 12 phrase can never know what we have in that account, neither they can take it out. So this platform has it. Then we could verify that they are borrowing people money, that truly they are borrowing people money. Not only that they are borrowing people money, they are really trading real time. They are trading real time. Because of our time, I will have shared my screen and show you how people that are borrowing money are trading. They are trading on. They are taking advantage of three
Please
platforms.
show us that, sir. It will be good.
Uh,
I like to see that.
but I think you have seen it before, Mr. Encourager. But come,
Uh,
let me see if I can show you. All right, let me go back to. Okay. Hope you can see my screen.
yes.
All right, let me put on my pencil. I
Hello,
don't
sir.
want this. Hello, yeah.
Ah, even Thomas told Jesus, I want. so
So,
so please bear with Mr. Encourager.
Naso. Yeah, okay. So you can look at this interface. If you look at this page very well and you scroll down on this particular page, now anywhere you can see this thing you are seeing here, this percentage on some platform, especially fake platforms. When you are seeing this, you won't be able to track these things. You just be seeing it to be changing. If you click on it, it will not click. But when you see BEP 20, you can see BEP 20 here, you can see ERC 20 here, you can see Tron here, right? Good. All these networks, they are linked to a particular DEX platform. And this DEX platform are top three swapping platform in the world. Pancake Swap, one. Let's click on this SXP. And this page is not static. When you check today, the coin they are trading today will be different from the coin that are topping tomorrow. So you can see, like yesterday now, I think it's one coin called Avox or something like that was topping yesterday, was at the top here yesterday, and the percentage was so high. So if you look at this place now, you can see SXP. I click on that XSP. It's going to read that because the money they lend or they borrow on these FinTosh, they are authorized to use it on either Pancake Swap, Uniswap, or SunSwap. So you can see now with the BNB network, so you can track and see. I was talking about slippage the other time when you are trading on DEX platform, especially the swap platform like that. I talk of slippage. Where is it? Okay. Let's click on. I want to click on trades to show you if I can see that thing I talked about now. Okay. Aha. So, but I don't want us to take too long in this class. This is how they used to swap in can see swap in Pancake Swap. So it is platform that I know very well, and let's go back for now, please. And but you can see what we came here to check. This is what we came here to check. Hope you can get me right. This is what we came here to check. Then let's go back. This is Pancake Swap platform. Then what about ERC? This platform, ERC network swapping platform. Uniswap. You can see. Hope you can see Uniswap. Abi? Yeah, Uniswap. The market you are seeing now, the platform, the swapping that is going on, that you are seeing the percentage now, you can see here. The person has converted the stable coin borrowed from FinTosh to this particular coin, and it's giving this person this particular thing currently now. Can see the dollar value and the profit the person is getting already. All right, so let's see. Let's check for this. This one is on SunSwap. This one is happening on SunSwap. You can see. So this platform has been existing even before FinTosh, and professional traders has been trading on this platform for a very long time. Can see what is happening currently now on this Sun TRX trading pair. Can see what is happening right now. So in this platform now. So this is then if you look at this historical returns, you just need to swap this place. You can see historical returns. You can see people that have sorry. What is this? Okay. You can see loan wallets. The wallets they use to what? They used to receive loan. Then the time, you can see the network they invested in, the coin they invested in, and the returns so far they have made. Historical returns, as you can see. Are you getting now? So these are the things that you can verify. Once you click on the contract, you can see on BSC scan, it is verifiable. Only crypto trader can understand what I'm talking about right here. As the only people that have been using the centralized exchanges can understand the fact that you could trace all these things. So it shows that, and when you come to the page where you are to collect loan, where is that place? Okay, when you come to go borrow, when you click, hope I'm audible, please.
Yes, you're audible.
When you click on go borrow, for instance, assuming that I want to borrow and trade on, if you choose BSC, that is blockchain, right? Let's say I want to borrow like $10,000. I choose my margin. Okay, let's say I choose 20. Then is it 7 days or 1 day? 7 days. You can see it's directing the money to PancakeSwap directly, because the money cannot be taken to other platforms than PancakeSwap, Uniswap, and SunSwap. Hope you get it. So then if you choose Tron chain, you can see SunSwap. You click on Ether chain, that is Uniswap. And as you can see from this place, where are those trading occurring? Here, when I show you in those three platforms. So, and a lot more. So that, by the way, because of our time, I think I've satisfied you, Mr. Encourager.
Sure. Thank you very much, boss.
All right, sir. So because of that, why I am now saying this is because we have explained a lot about this, and you can go back to any of your leaders to tell you more about this, and you key in. Don't anytime you hear any opportunity you think is a scam. But don't forget, in this class, we don't encourage third-party investment. Do you all remember? Yeah, we don't go for third party, but because this one is decentralized, that's why we are giving it second thought. But let me go and plug my phone. My battery is down. I'm coming. Let me go and plug my phone sooner. All right, Ayo, bring me that share, please. Okay. So, all right. So, go back to your leader. Then we don't encourage and we don't promote Ponzi here. We dislike Ponzi with passion, as in we hate Ponzi scheme with what? We hate it by passion. So we don't encourage that. But because this one we can see some proof, even though we don't care about CEO here. When we're talking about blockchain and decentralized platform, you don't need to care about any CEO. What you should care about is those things that I just show you now, because nobody knows CEO of or even PancakeSwap I talked about now, the SunSwap and all those ones that about 135 billion transactions happen there in a month. Nobody knows their CEO. Are you getting that? So, but when we're talking about the centralized world, it's not about CEO, but about the legitimacy and are they really into that thing. But now this is despite that it is genuine, it is real, it is authentic based on our research, I still want to give us a kind of escape route. I still want us to play it safe. That's my own thing, as you all know. And this is how I want to go about it. Majority of our people coming on board, are coming on board with $100. Anybody coming on board with $100, the person has no choice than to wait for 62 or 63 days where you are going to realize your 100%. In 63 days with your compounding, you will have realized 100%. The moment you realize you're 100%, as somebody that come in, I'm not referring to people that come So if you come on board with $100, I'm talking to you right now. If you are $100 investor, or if you are intending or planning to come on board with $100, you are the one I'm talking to now. Now I don't want to be selfish because that if I have 50,000 volume, then I will become general manager and I will be earning $100 every day. No, forget about that. I'm not after that. It's not all about money. Or forget about if I have 150,000 volume of my team, I'm going to be making $450 every day. Forget about that. It's not about money, but it's about safety of you, my people. And how do we go about that? Now, if you have $100, please take note of this strategy that I want to teach you people. And as a leader here, try and so hello, sorry, please. My small boy is trying to distract me here. Sorry. All right. So all the leaders, I expect you people to take this message and pass it through to all your team members, especially in Vintage. Okay. Even if you see any of them that invest with $100, that lend out $100, okay, after the first 63 days, which is 2 months, the person you will have 100% of his capital. So the person should opt out the profit, the 100% of the capital, the real money that he or she invested in the first place. The person should withdraw it out, whether to his bank, whether to just to know that the money he or she invested has come back to his pocket. Then the remaining 100%, which is the real money or the profit of the money, when you make 100%, you have made back the profit, the capital you invested. So the profit is now what you will now put in again. When you put the profit in, then you can now allow that one to be there for the next 1 year if you like. So that you know that even if any unforeseen occur, you might not gain, but you don't lose. If you are following me, please say hi. If you are following, say hi, please.
That's the best strategy, sir.
All right, good. Now that's one. Then secondly, let's move to the microphone, please. Secondly, assuming you have up to like a $500 upward, or let's say $400 or $500 upward. Yeah. Anyway, even from $400, yes, from $400. Please, what is 37% of $400? Let me quickly calculate. I'm looking for a kind of money that you can put that within 1 month is going to give you nothing less than $100. $400 times. Okay, that's 280, Abby. Good. All right, good. Meaning that anybody investing from $400 and above, your own will not take will not take longer up to 2 months. Your own will not what? Take longer up to 2 months before you decide how you can take out your capital. How do I mean? When you have $400, let's say you have $500 for instance. Please let's put a microphone. Mr. Ford, kindly mute your microphone, please. Mr. Ford, kindly mute your microphone. Ford. Okay, let me mute you. All right. So if you have $500 for instance, and after 1 month of your investing, you will have a $500 multiplied by 37%. 1 month is 37%. You have $185. Yes, $500 multiplied by 37% on your first month. That is $185. If I were you, that my first month, I will take out my $500. I can just add little $25 or $15 to that $185. Then I will invest $200 back to the system. I get you now. I will invest $200 back to the system. Then I will not be accompanying the $500. Now let's calculate for somebody that put in $1,000 now. $1,000 multiplied by 35%. In what that is, I'm 37% in 1 month. The person will have $370. So the person can take out the $1,000 and reinvest the $300. Then if you have 2,000, because we already have people with $2,000 in our community, times 37%, that's 7%, that's $740. The person can take out $2,000 and reinvest $700. Then we have people like with $5,000 already in our community. $5,000 times 37%. That is 1,050. The person can just add little money to close 2,000. The person will now reinvest. I don't know if you get the analysis the strategy I just introduced now. Please, if you get it, say I, or you can. Okay, good. So, and I think this kind of strategy is a kind of to be at the safer side. Though I don't see any red flag when it comes to FinTouch platform. Don't quote me wrong and don't get me twisted. I get it now. I don't see any red flag. It's a good platform that, in fact, I really love because it is genuine and they are really into trading. And people that are borrowing the money, they are really making the profits. I get it now. So to pay the 2%, the 2.5% daily or 2% in 7 days before they return the loan, it is feasible for them, as you can see from the history of their profits. I get it now. And the hybrid technology they put in place so that it can cut their loss in case they are in loss. That can cut their loss when it's in minus 35%, so that it will not enter the lender's money. In fact, it's second to none and perfect. But at the same time, I still want us to do it in that way. But anything outside that, I may not be in support. But, and I'm saying this not a financial advice, but as a leader that cares for his people. So that's why I'm bringing this into board. It is not, the idea I brought now is not to my favor. It's not going to favor me, if you know. It's not going to favor me because I want volume. I want volume, so that I can qualify to be any $100 per day for $50 per day as a GM, as a VP and all that. But the safety of my people is number one to me. Safety of my people is number one to me. So please, leaders in the house, let's learn from experience. Let's make sure we play it smart like that, so that by the time we are coming, let's just make sure that people quickly come on board in time. When everybody can come on board, even before the end of this month, by the end of this May, some of us will have met up with our 1 month. Even some of you that refer, you'll have that opportunity, So, but people that could not refer, their 1 month will have plugged before the end of this month. Why new people, we expect them to have entered by this month, so that but for the next 2 months, if they are in $100 package and all that, they will be able to do the same thing. So that I want to realize that by the end of the next 3 months, every one of us, what we will be using in the platform will be our profits, not our capital again. Hope that is clear. So that is that about that. So is there any question from what we have discussed so far this morning? Because I don't believe there's anything I want to say again for now. Is there any question? It's high time you ask your question.
We really appreciate, sir, for this advice. We really appreciate so much this kind of leadership we're expecting, because you tell us the realistic that what we should do that will not affect us in the future. We really appreciate, sir.
Thank you. That's my pleasure. All right, it's like Mr. Yusuf want to say something, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, boss.
Thank you for the presentation. I just want to strictly to the point. I want to quickly ask about the trading aspect of it. The payback for the trading, that is for the people that borrowed, how much are they paying back? What is the charges for the borrowing in terms of interest to be paid, number one? And number two, in terms of those tokens they normally list, is it just within the list of the token you can trade, or you can pick any of the coin that falls under the listing of PancakeSwap, Uniswap, and SunSwap? That's number two.
Thank you so much. If you want to borrow, first thing first is that you need to look for 50% of the amount you want to borrow. assuming you want to go for $5,000, for instance, you must make sure that you have $2,500 on the platform. Do you know one thing about that platform? People that are taking advantage of that platform are people that have used to that PancakeSwap and all those things before. You know, there are some traders that they're so much familiar and conversant with all those PancakeSwap trading very well than even all these centralized exchanges. Yeah, I know some guys like that. If you tell them about, even there are some times ago, I remember that some group and set of traders, they move all their money out of all the centralized exchanges to all these PancakeSwap and all that. So those guys, they have trained themselves on how to take advantages on this platform. Even there are some signal platforms I could recollect that deal with these any meme coins on PancakeSwap and all that. They will tell you to fund some BNB for charges. Then you go to PancakeSwap or Uniswap. Then they will tell you to swap within so minutes. When you swap, they will tell you when it's going to pump. I guess now, then you pump and you take out your profit. Some used to make bastard percentage out of it. So these professionals, they are there that are looking for way to trade on PancakeSwap. So those are the type of people that I think they are borrowing a lot from that platform. Professionals in those aspects. So one too can train him or herself on how to go about that. And in this class also, as time goes on, we're going to train you more on how you can go about those platforms. Now, to go back to answer your question, once you have 50% of the money you want to borrow as a collateral, then you'll be given the original money. When you are given the original money, the only clause is that you cannot trade outside PancakeSwap, Uniswap, and what's the third one? Remind me. PancakeSwap, Uniswap, and what?
SunSwap.
And SunSwap. Thank you. And SunSwap. And the moment they are the one that will even help you to deposit the money, as you can see, directly. So, but you can now take advantage of any opportunity coin that is on those three decentralized exchange. On package, you are the one that know the coin you want to trade there among those meme coins. I get it now. So you are the one that know the coin you want to trade there. So that, by the way, then in terms of the percentage, that is one of the things that is convincing some people that know about lending before in crypto. They are claiming that percentage of what's the name of FinTouch is too high. So, but they don't know that the platform in which other lenders provide for people to trade is different from the platform FinTouch provided for his people. Now, when you are borrowing for 1 day, you have two options of it's a short-term borrow platform, it's not long-term. Some platforms you can borrow for 1 month. In Nexo now you can borrow for 1 month. In other platform you can borrow for 1 month. But in this one, it is just short-term borrowing. Is either you borrow for 1 day or you borrow for 7 days. If you are borrowing for 1 day, for just that 1 day, the interest that's going to you're going to pay is 2.5%. 2.5, meaning that before you borrow, you should have known how to trade very well. You should have mastered the trade there, and you should have known that if I borrow $5,000, I know that I'm going to make minimum of 50% in this my trade. If I make 50%, that's 2,005. Then I will return their 5,000. I will collect by my collateral. So meaning that I will have 5,000 and I will pay their 2% from it. Hope that is clear. So 2.5% from it. But if you are going for 7 days borrowing, then it will be 2% every day for 7 days. 2% every day for 7 days. So, and everything is going to be deducted from your profits automatically, like Bybit and all that used to charge you when you are trading on futures and all that. So that is how it works, sir. That is why FinTouch also is open door for people to withdraw their lending money after 7 days, because the moment you are coming on board, you discover sometimes that they will tell you that the like a borrower is not yet completed because it used to form a kind of small nodes. When you are coming on board with $100, so it will gather a lot of people. That computer is not even human being. That technology is going to combine the people that are coming on board with $100 that we up to 5,000, because I think the minimum to lend is 5,000. So that will come up to 5,000 that will be given to one borrower, and it will be confirm the transaction. So when it happens like that, meaning that $5,000 will lapse for 7 days. So after 7 days, you'll be able to take out your money to withdraw your capital, but your profit can be withdrawn any day, anytime. Know that your return on the lending on investment can be withdrawn any day, anytime. Only your capital you can withdraw after 7 days. Then I want you to know that there's something I want to say there. That after that 7 days, if you will leave your capital there and your profits, they said that you continue to earn your 1% of your capital, but that your profit will now be going to lending again. But it will be going for daily borrowers only. It will not go for 7 days borrower. Your profit of, assuming you have $1,000 there, and after 7 days, you refuse to withdraw your capital of $1,000 and your profit of $10 you are getting every day, which is 1%. That $10 will be going to the pool of daily borrowers, people that will be borrowing daily and returning it daily. That is why that profit from that your profit is giving you 1.5% instead of 1%. They are getting 2.5% from daily borrowers, while they are getting 2% from 7 days borrowers. So, but the fact that it is the profits that you make, they are borrowing the daily borrowers. That's why you are getting higher percentage too on that your profit, which is 1.5% return. Hope that is clear. Then, but I noticed something that if you are a networker and you are referring people, there's disadvantage in you compounding your money. Even though if you don't withdraw your money after 7 days, after 8 days, after 9 days, your profit will not compound. You keep receiving your 1%, except if your referral bonus is not higher than your return on investment. But the moment your referral bonus is bigger and higher than your return on investment, your profit will not compound. You keep earning your 1% all through the month. That's what I discovered. Hope that is clear, sir.
Thank you. You have not touched the second aspect of it, whereby I was trying to ask. They normally list some coins that did well.
I've answered that. I said you can trade any coin that is on PancakeSwap or Uniswap. I've answered that.
Even if they are on pre-sale, and I get the information of the pre-sale, and I can go and swap it from here too.
Once it is available on PancakeSwap, Uniswap, and SunSwap, you are good to go. Any coin that's available on those 3 exchanges, they don't limit people to any coin.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. They don't limit people to any coin. Yeah. They are just like escrow admin or somebody that just moderating that thing, not that they have power of choosing coin for you. So, and they don't provide signal for anybody. If you know you are capable and you are analyst and you know how to go about it, come and take the money, then go and trade.
And another thing too, in terms of the swapping, for us to trade, something came up to me. I'm considering that in terms of the automatic stop loss, is there a particular fixed percentage that if your asset is depreciating to maybe the tune of maybe 5%, 10%,
35%, minus 35%.
Minus 35%.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Yes, sir. Any other question, please? I love those questions you asked, sir. All right. So what other question, please? Okay. So it means we have all gained from that question he asked, and it's clear to every one of us. So please, let's go back to our team.
Thank you very much, my leader. Yes, you are very correct. Thank you for asking those questions. So if you are trading and you don't know how to trade, so before you take any loan there, you must have deposited 50% of what you have. Me, if I have 1,000 there, so I can have access to 2,000 to trade. So when I'm running at loss and up to 35%, automatically it will be cut off and they will send the money back to the pool. So meaning I've used part of my money. So I can still reapply later because my money has now been cut short. So it's for those people who are experienced in trading. And for them, for you not to lose your money, you deposit the 50% and they will monitor it that you lose more than 35%. So thank you very much.
All right. So thank you, Mr. Tare, for that wonderful contribution. So please, all leaders, let's take this information to
Can I still
Mr.
ask? Can I ask a question?
All right, go ahead, sir. We have just 8 minutes left.
Okay. Please, the about the borrowing. You know why I'm asking is not that I want to borrow, but I know that I have some persons that I'm already bringing together to talk with. In case somebody now say he wants to borrow and trade, you understand now? I have not done it before. Do we have anybody who have been able to borrow and traded among in our team here who can educate how to go about the borrowing and how to trade it safely? You know, when people hear of borrowing, there are some people that want to okay, let me borrow. But like what you said now, you said somebody need to be a very good trader so that he will not lose money. But I just want to know if there's anybody who have borrowed and traded among us,
All right.
who has a little experience of it.
Okay. Actually, it is our community because a lot of people have no experience of how the trade, how they can go about the trade. So I've not even encouraged anybody to do so, and nobody have done that. But I know people through the person that I registered me. I get now that I've borrowed, even that are trading currently as I'm talking to you. I get now. So I have people like that already. So, but as
Then
time
my
goes on, but sir, for now, let your people come in as a lender. There's nothing to be rushing for. Let them learn first and understand it so that their trade will not hit stop loss of 35%. Are you getting now so that they will not be losing their money?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Then my next question, sir. Do they have FinTouch have any official social media?
They have now. They have YouTube. You can get through that. You can get that through their even on the platform. They have this thing. They have YouTube. I think they have Facebook also. They have some platform. I'm going to share everything on our platform soon on the WhatsApp. I'm going to share it on the WhatsApp.
Okay, thank you.
And also, if you have registered and you have the app on your phone, most of these questions are answered. It's just that you have not taken our time to exploit the site. So when you open your site, in fact, they even updated it yesterday, and the update is very, very fantastic. So with the update, that will answer most of all these questions you are asking there. So even if you want to contact the customer service, you see there too. And the white paper, all the projects, they are all there. That one will take you to any of their social media handle there directly, added to the one we have.
Exactly, sir. Just create time and read through all the things you are seeing on the website, official website, supervisory note, open source code, audit reports, meal treats, customer service, white paper, partner, experience coupon, helping, introduction to FinTouch, blockchain financial module, to invite, go borrow, go finance. Just touch all the buttons, touch everything. So you discover that it's fantastic. Yeah. Thank you.
And we always have a general meeting by 8:15, maybe every day. We did yesterday. So when you're asking questions, the question will not be more solid, technical. So we will not be focusing on that 1% or 2%. Please, the question will not be how can I learn more? How can I do more on this? How genuine is this? So those are the technical and high questions we are going to be asking by 8 o'clock or 8:15.